Hey, love. So I want to share that this weekend I was watching Black is King. I'm watching Black is King. I'm watching Beyonce's new, music, amazing production, visual arts album. And I am overwhelmed with her creativity and ingenuity. The music is good, the visuals are powerful. I'm so inspired by so much of it. She blows me away. I know she blows a lot of people away. She's blowing me away. And this crazy thing that makes absolute sense to me starts happening. I just get the most wonderful and amazing and creative ideas and visions for myself and for the future. And I literally have to press pause and grab a notebook so I can write down the things that are coming into my mind. And I'm sharing this story with you because it's a powerful way to remind you that pleasure is profitable. Pleasure is so profitable. I'm just chilling. I'm relaxing. I'm still in my PJs. I'm eating breakfast. And I am watching art and I'm enjoying leisurely my life. And it is giving me fullness and joy and pleasure, but it's also feeding me creativity and genius that is effortless. I'm not trying at all. I'm not thinking about things in my business. I'm not even trying to solve puzzles or have a vision for my life. It's just that my mind is being blown and I can't help it. My mind is being blown. It's other areas of my brain are being activated while I'm in awe. And in this flow of receiving creative energy, I'm expanding on it. It's just coming out of me also. And it's not related. I'm not creating songs. I'm not thinking, oh, I'd love to make a video this way, right? It's not that. This energy is transforming within me and creating something completely new and different and tapping into parts of me that are creative and playful and genius and magical. And so the thoughts I was having while I'm watching this thing that is moving me, it is moving me, soul nourishing, moving me. It's not that I love every single moment of it. It's just stretching me, right? She's doing things I haven't seen before. The music is different than I've seen before. She's incorporating things that I haven't seen together. And it's it's so beautiful and spiritual and soul nourishing to me. And because I'm allowing myself to absorb that and enjoy it, it's coming out of me in the ways that it is me. And let me just caveat with this, because some of you might think she inspired me, when in reality it's yes, I could put it that way, but also I recognize that when I see her magic. The parts of me that light up are the parts of me that are the same as that, right? It's not because she's just so magnificent and I'm very different. And maybe this sounds bold or conceited, but no, she's human, she's person, she's real, she's flesh and bone, she's alive, she's a regular person. She's also an incredible artist and magnificent at what she does, but she's human. And so when I see in her something that's magnificent and amazing and lights me up, it's because I know that lives in me. She's a reflection of what amazing majesty also lives inside of me. So of course I'm watching her in her magic, and all sorts of parts of my magic are like going off and creating fireworks, and I'm having ideas and visions for things that are completely unrelated to what she's doing, just because of that part of me is activated, that creativity and that genius is suddenly activated in me. And I'm sharing this with you because I want you to know that pleasure is profitable. Allow yourself to be inspired. Allow yourself to be in awe. Allow yourself to take a break. Allow yourself to enjoy your life. You'd be surprised by what it feeds you and nourishes you and what comes out of that, right? So instead of thinking your way through a solution, if you play through it, you might be surprised by what you get at the end result. I swear to you, I was not trying to make plans for my life and business. I was just watching a music video, I don't think you can call it a music video per se, but I'm just watching this beautiful work of art. and I can't help myself. Does this happen to me every single time? No, of course not. But yes, in all sorts of different kinds of ways too. Like, I say no because, like, I don't need a pencil and a paper every time I watch something. But yes, every time I nourish myself and feed myself with play and art, it opens things inside me. It reveals new possibilities to me. It unlocks creativities for me. Just watching someone do something new that I haven't seen done before or haven't believed in before, I didn't know was possible, expands possibilities for me and the parts of me that go, wow, things that you've never imagined are real. They can come into fruition. You never thought of that, and here it is. Ta-da. So, play. Play and have pleasure. Allow yourself to be inspired. You don't have to work through everything. You don't have to sit down and just think it through. You can. I certainly do it all the time. I'm like, how do I solve this problem? But you can also leave things alone and play. You can also allow yourself to have pleasure and be nourished by it and see what comes from that, right? And you can also just like trust instead of pushing or grasping. You can trust that when you allow yourself to be in your fullness, when you allow yourself to be playful and pleasureful, that things that normally might not come to you when you're stressed and pressured will appear. I want you to know that because I got so much joy, not just only from watching it, but just watching what my brain was doing while I was having this experience. I was like, what is this about? I'm like writing and I'm like, what is this about? Where are these ideas coming from? They're coming from source. They're coming from inside of me also, right? They're like available, and they're available to me when I'm open to receive them, right? So it's like another little tangent. It's like everything doesn't have to be about spiritual practice. Did I meditate yesterday? I definitely did. And I did on the day that I watched this beautiful work of art. And I did this morning. But it's not the things that come to me in my meditation that I'm like just counting on. I understand that opening myself up and just making room, decluttering, allows me to receive later. It doesn't have to happen. It doesn't have to happen instantly. So give yourself permission to play. Give yourself permission to have room to breathe. Give yourself permission to be delighted and entertained and have fun and see what comes from it. Pleasure is profitable. What is going on with my words today? Pleasure is profitable. Okay? Play your way to profit. Yeah, like imagine that. Imagine that. Play your way to more pleasure. Rest your way that in that direction. Lean into that. You will be amazed by what it has to offer you. I can't even, like, the things that I came up with, like I loved every moment of it. And they were so scattered. It wasn't even about one thing. It was just about all sorts of things, which makes sense because I'm watching this thing that like has a variety of ideas and experiences and emotions arise, and is tapping into all sorts of these parts of me. And I want you to know that that is available to you. You can play your way to profit. You can play your way to more pleasure. You can pleasure your way to understanding. You can pleasure your way to your path, right? You can be playful and joyful and restful and let that actually guide you, because you'll be more connected to yourself, and that version of you knows how to move forward. You feel me? This is in alignment with everything else that I teach, right? I've said this to you before. It's just I want to share this story with you because like that's what happened for me. And of course, I'm delighted by seeing what I already know to be true show up, and I wanted to give you a story around it. Especially if you've seen it. Like, what? It was just so great. It's not that I loved like every moment of everything. It's the stretch. It's the stretch. It's the possibilities. It's the imagination. It's the creativity, and it's the awe, and it's the boldness too, right? There's a part of me that recognized in her boldness and in her willingness to do something new and to show me something I've never seen before. All of a sudden, that part of me was activated and started coming up with ideas that were the same, bold and new and like unapologetic. And it was beautiful. Okay, I love you. That's what I wanted you to know. And what else do I want you to know? Come join me in Six Figure Frequency. For goodness sakes, we're having a blast. We're having a blast. We're stretching. We're growing. I'm leading women into doing this amazing and incredible thing of creating more income and matching the vibration of money. And I'm doing it in a pleasurable way. Like you see me, I'm doing it in real life, in my own life, right? Of course, I will help navigate for you, help you navigate the way to do that for yourself, right? For yourself in your own ways. What happened to me watching Beyonce's art might happen to you staying in the woods for 7 days. You're not going to catch me in the woods for 7 days, but that might be the way that it comes to you. And I want you to know how to tap into the things that light you up and make you creative and show you the way forward in creating what you want to manifest, what you want to see in the world, what you want to bring to the table. You feel me? I love you. Come join me in this party that we're having once a week. All right, send me a message if you want in. Love you. Bye.